Hello friends. So Queen and Company had a Black Friday kind of a special where they sent you all this grab bag type stuff. So if you use the scrap rack, you know that this huge pile of stuff can kind of be a nightmare. And a lot of people ask, how do you sort this kind of thing? So I am going to kind of go over with you my process for how I sort a lot of this out. So the first thing I do is kind of look at what I have. So these are all jewels and jewel type things. So I put those in a pile. Here is all the washi tape that came, some more jewels, some words. This looks like Christmas, 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 and fall. So these will all get their own pile. Sweet summertime, so that's a season. She is so very sweet. So that, I think, when I look at that, I think of baby. So that'll go in my baby section. This looks like it makes some flowers, some blue flowers, so that's gonna go in my rainbow. I have, so this is some brads. This one says snow day, sleet, icicle. So this I might have to open up and separate. This is gonna go in my bling section. This is just black brad, so that'll go in my rainbow section. These paper clips, I might put these with my office supplies. These aren't something I'd really scrapbook with, so I'll take them to work and use them there. These clips aren't something I'll use either, so these are going to go in my purge bag. By the way, I think I'm going to give away my purge bag. There's some really great things in here. If anybody wants it, it's open in the US only. Leave a comment below and like this video, and I will pick somebody by, let's say, December 30th, and I will mail this off to the winner. So you can see it's got a ton of paper, a ton of embellishments. So just like to pay that forward. Okay, so back to this. So this is all going to get sorted in my rainbow section. Oh, these cute tags. These I will probably put in my craft section of my rainbow. Some metal flowers. I have a metal section in my rainbow that those will go in. Here are some alphas that are kind of popping out. It's not a font that looks like I'll use it, so that's going to go in my purge bag. And so even though I just got it, you just kind of have to know what you use. So these are fall, so I'll go in the fall section. These cute yellow flowers go in the rainbow. These purple flowers, put those in my rainbow section. Some more jewels, more jewels. Okay, here is twine and washi tape stuff. So I'll show you guys how I deal with that. And then this will go in my rainbow section. And this is just some random, oh, it says 15 on it. Looks like a missed punch out item. So I'm just gonna put that in the garbage. You could put it in your purge bag, but I don't feel like this is something that I would use. So I'm not going to give it to someone else. Most of the stuff in my purge bag is stuff that I've either used already, or like I've used what I want, or it's just too much of something I have, so I'm just giving some of it away. Silly string. I'm not sure what this is, so we'll put it over here with this for now. Okay, so let me open this random bag of embellishments up. We're going to divide this out either by rainbow or by season. So this is snow, so that will go in my winter stuff. A couple of stars that are white, a flower, and another star. Okay, so brads are kind of hard in the scrap rack pages, so you kind of have to bend the little prongs over. I think I'm going to put these stars in my 4th of July section, so my summer. And then I'm going to put this flower in my rainbow section with the blue. So let me show you, and I know this is tedious, but there are people who have asked kind of how I do this. So that's garbage. So let me show you how I do some of this stuff. So I think this is girl. This is just a wow section, so words of wisdom. So I'll show you these two items, how I sort them. Sorry, don't get dizzy. All right, so over here's my scrap rack. So I'm gonna flip to girl in my themes. So gardening, here's girl. And then, sorry guys, I'm doing this one-handed. I'm going to find an empty spot that will fit this particular item. So here's an empty thing. So very sweet. If I take this out of the packaging, it'll fit. But I don't want to do that one-handed right now. So I'm actually just going to tuck it in here, like that. And that's how stuff gets put away. So again, I have this random title. So we go to the wow section. So in the wow section, a lot of people have questions about this. This is just all words. So if I need a filler on a page or something like that, this is where I will come to. This will fit if I take it out of the package. So hold on, I'm going to take this out of the package. So when I took it out of the plastic, it actually is stuck to this big piece of paper, so it won't fit there. So it'll fit here, slide it in. I can still see what's behind it, which is important to me. That way things don't get lost. You can see what's on the other side. So that's that. Okay. So I'm just going to do that same thing with all the rest of these embellishments, and then I'll show you how I tackled this big pile. Okay, so I've sorted all the random embellishments that came with it into rainbow section, and then I'll put them in the scrap rack based on their color. A lot of people have questions about what do you do with something like this, where it is just a mix assortment of colors. So this one reminds me of like baby colors, so I'll put this one in my baby section. This one I will actually cut apart and separate. This one is very obvious to me 4th of July colors, so I'll put that in my summer section. This one is one that I'll probably cut apart and separate. This is girly to me, so I'll put that in with my girl section. This one says summer on it, so I'll put that in my summer section. And then these ones, this is like Disneyland colors. It's called Magic. So I have a project kit that I'm using to scrapbook my Disneyland trip, so that'll go in there. And then the pink and the black and the silver I will probably put in my girl. So if it's obvious to you that it goes in a section, like 4th of July or girl, then put it in that section because you'll probably use it there more. If not, like these ones, then feel free to cut them up. I mean, it's not that much work to cut here and here and divide them out by their coordinating rainbows. So I'm going to do that now and then put this in my rainbow section, and then I'll show you what we do with some of this washi and string type stuff. Okay, so all that's put away. It took me probably 5 minutes, and now it's off my desk and I don't have to worry about it. So the last thing I wanted to show you is washi. This is washi, and then this is like a ribbon tape, and then some silly string, and this thing of twine. So there are two different ways I like to do my washi in my scrap rack. Neither of them are on the giant roll. So the first one is, I'll take a scrap piece of paper and I will put a piece of the washi on it and put where I've located it. So in washi bag, so I can find that kind of washi in the bag. So I can either take the bag with me, or if I look in my craft section of my scrap rack, I know that I have this washi tape. The other thing that I like to do, since I have so much washi tape now, and not enough washi bags, is I've been taking these little bobbins here, and I'll just wrap a sample. Now I typically don't use any more than 24 inches or so on a layout. So that's the most I tend to use at one time. So I'll wrap this until I have, you know, about 30 inches, just so that I have enough to play with. And then I will put this either on this ring like this, which I take to crops. And in fact, what I've been doing is I've been doing 2 of the bobbins. So I'll do, not paying very much attention, so I got a wrinkle. I'll do 1 bobbin on the ring, which is in my crop bag, and that's the same place I keep my, I think these are called the Shelly bags that hold the washi. And then I'll do 1 in the scrap rack, so that when I'm scrapping at home, and there's more than enough washi here to do that. So, and then I will do the same thing for this ribbon tape here. This twine is already kind of on a card, so it will just go probably in my yellow section, because the other colors are kind of a neutral, so that's what's poking out here for me. I'm not gonna have you guys sit here and watch me roll washi, because I keep bending it too while I'm doing it, but it's really easy. You just, you know, kind of pull it and push it down, try to keep your fingers off the actual tape side so that it doesn't become less sticky. And then I'll show you here on this one that I've already done. You know, when you go to pull it off, it's just like pulling it off the roll, and it's not bent or creased or anything like that. I mean, it's perfectly straight, it's perfectly usable. So there's that. And then the same thing with this. Let me look at it and see what it is. Silly string. Okay, so this is like for bracelet making, or jewelry making. So I just have kind of a hodgepodge, since I don't have a lot of jewelry making stuff, of a couple things. So I'll probably put this in my daughter's craft stuff, but this is a really kind of, there's not very much on here. It's a big bobbin for this. So I will probably also roll this onto one of these just to save space. I hope that answers any questions you have. Like I said, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. To enter the giveaway, like the video and comment below, and then I will contact you through whatever information YouTube has for you, so that you can win this giant bag full of stuff, some washi in there and some ribbons, lots of good stuff, and I'll probably throw in a few extra goodies. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Let me know if you guys have any questions.